Good morning. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on maintenance. This is maintenance week 12, day 2. It's Tuesday. Got up this morning, weighed in at 220.6, pretty much exactly where I weighed in at yesterday. Um, so I seem to be bouncing between 218, 220 and a half, give or take an ounce or two. Still not acceptable, uh, but I've 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 peaked at around 220, and I'm trying to bounce down. Uh, it's going to take a while. That's what medications, prescription meds do for you. They screw up your weight loss. Someone asked me an interesting question. Again, it has nothing to do directly with weight loss, but indirectly it does, because I often talk a lot on my channel about reduce the stress in your life. Well, when you're up to your ass in alligators, it's kind of hard to reduce the stress in your life. I don't care whether you lost your job, your car won't start, um, your house is in foreclosure, you have major medical issues, which I do at the moment. You're trying to get your teeth fixed. You know, you've got relationship issues. I don't care what it is. Reduce the stress in your life. I sound like a counselor, don't I? So I had a viewer contact me because, I share my life on my channel because I want you to know life is not all peaches and cream. Life can be stressful sometimes. So I had a viewer contact me and ask me about attorneys. And I've purposely withheld my tongue on the legal profession, and will do so for another week or maybe another few days, as I'm going through the car crash issue. But once I get that resolved, I plan on talking to you about that, because at some point in your life and in all of our lives, we're going to need an attorney, right? And life is about learning, and the way you learn is through experience, good experiences and bad experiences. And I'll be glad to share with you my views on attorneys and the legal profession and the medical profession, but not quite yet. So be patient. What I can share with you is the one person on starting her water fast. She's like, should I or shouldn't I go off all these drugs? I am not a doctor. I don't pretend to be a doctor. I would never be a doctor in my lifetime. Don't want to be. But, I went through the medical profession. I did the fen back a number of years ago because it was a safe drug. It's a safe weight loss drug. I did the ideal protein diet. My own doctor was on that, recommended, oh, you got to do the ideal protein. Spent thousands on that. Uh, I've been on Jenny Craig, and I've been on Nutrisystem a couple times. And I smile because, of my prior comment that I just made. Life is about experience, and you get experience either by succeeding or failing. Don't waste your money on diet programs. I don't know you personally, but I know you've got a brain. I know you've got common sense. Figure it out on your own. Turn off your cell phone. Turn off your TV. Focus on your issues. I don't care whether it's trying to lose weight, trying to find a place to live, trying to find a job. Focus on what you're trying to do. You can figure it out on your own. You really can. Now, in my case, I didn't think I could. I thought I had to go to a professional. And, that's why I signed up for Nutrisystem and Jenny Craig and Ideal Protein and the Grapefruit Diet and the Juicing Diet. And, my doctor prescribed me Fin a number of years ago for weight loss. And, nowadays the designer drug of choice is Ozempic and some of these other ones. Again, don't waste your money. I mean, think about it. Think of all the money that you'll save by figuring it out on your own. Now, for me, after trying, Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times before he invented the light bulb. I failed and continued to fail at weight loss for many, many years. And I would try this and that would fail, and I would try this and that would fail, and I would try this and that would fail, and I would try this and that would fail, and I would try this and that would fail, and I would try this and failed again. And you keep track of all your failures, and one day you'll wake up and you'll try something and you go, what the hell? This actually works. And that's why I say to you, water fasting works. It's not fun. It's not posh. No one can make money on water fasting, so they don't promote it. As a matter of fact, they'll try to talk you out of it. Oh God, your organs will shut down. Oh God, do you have a death wish? Don't do water fasting. You're crazy. You'll die. Water fasting works. Try it for 30 days. Here's the whole program. First 7 calendar days, no food, no coffee, no tea, no water, no nothing. On the 8th calendar day, until your 30 days are up, you only get 3 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water a day. That's it, no more, no less. And for God's sakes, track your weight for those 30 days. You'll be amazed. You can do this. It's not glamorous. It's not easy. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but I'm telling you, this works. Because even at 220.6, I started at 315.0 pounds. And I said to myself, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of being obese. I'm going to do something about it. And I failed many times until I tried water fasting. Water fasting works. Give it a try. Make it a great day. It's Tuesday. Happy April Fool's Day, April 1st. And I will see you tomorrow.